Man, it was a good night. Late Ill Kid at OneYoungsta doing his thing, holding it down, giving it to you raw. I'm chilling here with my girl Lisa.
Hey.
Yeah, we saw Mike and Dave need wedding dates. Now, before we start off, Lisa, what's your score?
3.5.
All right, cool. No doubt. I give it 3 stars. I enjoyed it. I guess I'll let the ladies go first. How did you feel about the film?
It was funny. I found myself, laughing out loud, laughing hard a lot. And I'm not one of those people that kind of like what I call physical comedy and
slapstick.
Yeah, the extreme slapstick. But I enjoyed it. It was good.
Yeah, I'll have to be honest. This is a movie that does keep you laughing all the way through. There are some big laughs, and even when you don't get your big laughs, you get your chuckles, kind of like consistently. There's always a joke right around the corner, and the jokes are done pretty well, especially for a movie that I wasn't expecting to be the demographic for it. So now, as far as the acting performances, what do you think, Lisa?
I mean, it's comedy. It's hard, not to do a good job in terms of acting. And they were just kind of being extreme and just stupid. So I don't know if I would really discuss their acting ability in terms of this. Like, it's just being stupid.
Well, I mean, in a comedy, you still have to. There's a lot of timing that comes in with comedy, so they still had to make us laugh, which is not an easy task, as we've seen with some films that were billed as comedies and just didn't seem to throw us over. But you do have some serious situations when the actors they have some mishaps and go through some adversity, and they get a chance to kind of show their emotions, even if in a comedic way. But they do get to express some emotion at all. Now, Lisa, since you didn't give it 5 out of 5 stars, what are some things that you didn't like about it?
I think kind of just what I just said. It's like there was I don't see how I could really rate in terms of, acting ability, because it was a whole lot of just being stupid. And again, because I personally am not a fan of the whole slapstick physical comedy thing, I couldn't see myself giving it any more than 3.5. So that might be because I went in biased.
All right. Now, the reason I couldn't give it 5 stars is because this is kind of like your standard romantic comedy, even if it's like Lisa was saying, she wouldn't consider it a romantic comedy, but I guess a relationship comedy or whatever. Like when you're in the theater, you know what's going to happen. You're like, oh, okay, I can see this is going to happen, and these people are going to do this, and they're going to, this is going to happen at the end. But even though I was able to pretty much write the movie myself, I did enjoy watching it happen. Which is why I gave it a 3 stars. It's a solid comedy. Like, I'll be honest, this is something that you can pop in, watch, and laugh. No way do I think this, will end up being like a classic comedy for the ages, but this is something that you can go to the theater and check out and laugh pretty hard in a couple of moments with your friends or, your girlfriend or your boyfriend or whatever the case may be. And definitely, I think this might be one of those things that gets a better life on home video due to the amount of laughs that you get.
Yeah, I will have to add something too. If you are someone who is easily offended by what I would call graphic sexual comedy or a whole lot of F-bombs and that kind of thing, don't go. Because they are raw with it. They have no boundaries in terms of the sexual comedy, in terms of sexual content, nudity. So be prepared. Please don't bring your children to this.
Yes, do not bring your kids. But there you have it. Lisa, what's your rating again?
3.5.
My rating is 3. I definitely think this is a movie that you can get some laughs out of. This is definitely a step up for Fox since they had that stink bomb called Independence Day Resurgence. And this is something that they definitely definitely needed. So if I were you, I'd definitely make it a point to check out Mike and Dave. I'm not sure if I'd go full price with it, but it's definitely worth daytime Saturday, matinee price. It's definitely worth it. I think you and your friends will probably, have a good time laughing at the stuff and a couple memorable moments as well. So, of course, remember, like, comment, and subscribe. VA, what up? LA, what up? Got love for y'all. Lisa.
Hey.
Peace.